is Osaka Castle. It is now made of concrete. It had many existences throughout history. I think it started in around 563. But we're going to go up there. We're working on that. It's now made of concrete, so I think they figured out how to keep it. It burned down, it was torn down. But it's concrete now. This has been our luck. As you can see, due to a typhoon approaching, we are closed today. Our tour guide wasn't too impressed with this castle. I can kind of see why. It's pictures I've seen of it in other places look a lot better than the real thing. Now when you see this thing, well, it looks okay. But it really does look like a pile of concrete when you're out here. The cutest part is the top part and the roof. Whoa, I think the typhoon is hitting me. Kind of interesting, the ice cream and the little ice cream stand and then the Shinto gates. You can be a Shinto god if you are a good person. There was what they called the Napoleon Emperor, and he became a Shinto god. A lot of Shinto gods aren't people. I think this is the actual castle. The other building must have been like a surrounding building. This looks more like a castle, but it's still made of concrete. But they decorated it very nicely. We can't go in today because of the typhoon. So I'll just take this picture and that's it. This is the Halloween photo spot. This is better known. They do it with Santa Claus at the States, but here they do it for Halloween. Oh, look, we have somebody that wants to have their picture taken. Oops, here comes somebody. Oh, who may this be? Oh, hello. Mr. Customer. Oh, I like this. He looks so cute. This is Jonathan at the hotel at the Halloween photo shop. For photo spot. They like Halloween over here. Now, as I closer and closer and closer, who is this? He won't show his face. There's his little ghost. He will not reveal himself. Reveal yourself. Continuing the Halloween theme, we have these great cookies and sweets. What do you think of these cookies and sweets, Mr. Customer?
Very yummy. Very yummy.
I think I have to go see if there's any that I can purchase.
Does it answer when you speak?
Would you speak to me?
That's
Hello
Elaine.
there.
Say hello. Over here. Come here. Come here. Say hi, Elaine.
Oh,
hi, Elaine.
hello. Oh, he like.
Oh, yeah, he likes you. He likes you. You're a pretty smart robot. Yes, you are.
So funny.
This is the Golden Pavilion. This is beautiful. Now I'll show you with something else. These are all the people taking pictures of the, oh thank you, of the Golden Pavilion. It's amazing. It's such a serene sight. And then all the people around it taking all these pictures. And everybody taking pictures of everybody else. This is a beautiful place. And one today in another place I am, I can't capture the beauty in the film. Just different being here. It's nice that you can feel the serenity in the midst of all these people. This is nice. This is the nice stairway and little waterfall. Very serene in this sea of humanity.
That's a good shot.
Ringing the gong will cure you of eye diseases. So, there's some incense there too. This is Nijo Castle. Beautiful Shogun Castle, and there's only a few of them left. Now we're going to see what we're having for lunch today. What culinary treats and adventures in dining are ahead for me. This is a night in Kyoto in a busy street. Not too busy, it's a local holiday. Something about a temple. We've gone through the Elder holiday, and the Chinese are here for their moon holiday, and tomorrow's a holiday too. This is a covered mall that we decided to explore this evening. A covered mall is the place you explore when it's raining. We're still suffering from the end of a typhoon. This is more of the mall. Just an evening in Kyoto. Here we are, saved by a little piece of Paris. Plus it reminds us of one of our favorite places on the Ile de Cité. We are going to have an omelette. And this is where we had dessert. We decided on the cheesecake. It's very humble, modest, but I suspect it'll be very good. And this sexy little thing, I thought, well, what a pretty little blueberry concoction. So that's what we're having for our dessert today. This is the temple, and it's very interesting, and it's beautiful. The color of this building is pretty unique. It's pretty orange. Very orange. So this is the pagoda for the delivery of the baby. They put it way out on the hill. We consider births unclean because of the blood. And then for a certain number of days, the woman has to stay away from people. For a small donation, this man will make us rich. But I don't have any change today. I just found out these boards, if you write your wish on them and do some other things with water and so forth and leave them here, your wish, they'll work on your wish. I don't know if they've all been granted. This is where people drink the water. Once Jonathan completes his picture taking, he has decided to drink the water. There he goes. He's going up the steps. Now he's taking my picture, taking his picture, one of our favorite things to do. There's Jonathan, finally. He's got his cup. He is putting water in it. He is taking it. There he goes. Oh my God, he's gonna live forever. Holy moly. That's the secret of the Wittich longevity. We just finished a tea ceremony demonstration, origami, and the art of using cloth folding. Felt fun, interesting. The women that taught the class were totally charming. I just think this is a very interesting building. I like the facade. Here we are in the conveyor belt sushi place. This is very cool. The little signs come and stuff comes by. And there it goes down that way, and all the people are down that way. And the little chefs are up here cooking away. It's funny to sit here and witness the endless sushi train. It's kind of makes you want to keep eating and eating and eating. It's like, here comes this, here comes that. And then there's a picture, so that always helps. I happen to be in a corner that's kind of dark, so I try to get the light of all these different things that come by. Here comes, and then octopus. Whoa, okay, and then we have pork cutlet rolls. Pork cutlet rolls, oh, that's what we had, huh? Yeah. Then there's tuna with quail rice coming. Looks like there was a special order. And there's the pieces of tuna that just went by, and here comes some grilled eggplant. Something for everybody. But I think you get my point. Good place to come if you're ever in Kyoto. Sorry fans, but now I have to partake in some sushi.
Here, wait.
And in case you're wanting to know what it's called, there it is. Sashi sushi. This is called the Silver Pavilion. It's very beautiful. I can see why it's called silver, because with the rain on the wood, it looks silver. I'm glad I can do film, because that way I don't have to worry about getting the right spot for a picture. I can just do it this way. It's interesting, the art on this building. Very beautiful, contemplative place to come. This is the beautiful gardens. It's not as extensive a tour of the other buildings as I thought it would be, but what we did see was so beautiful. All these settings that you could take a lot of pictures. But And this is the original site of the Hujuji Palace. Well, one problem with travel is that some of the most beautiful places are forbidden to photographers. But for various reasons, this was the, which I will say in a minute. This is a beautiful garden. This is the longest wooden structure in the world. Inside are 1,000 Buddhas dating back centuries. Let's see, there was a fire in the 1200s and they restored it, but it was much older than that. It's difficult listening to all the dialogue and just appreciating the beauty and just the magnitude of 1,000 statues of the goddess of Nana. So quickly the temple goes from here to there, down this way, past this gentleman, past this way, all the way down that way. Thank goodness my cameras can account with a light assist to at least photograph some of the detail of this gate. These are big donors to this park. It's a beautiful park. Love this orange. I haven't heard if there's any particular significance to orange except the contrast to the green. It's very pretty. This is maybe a way to show all this. Was thought the people, so many people, traveling everywhere all the time. I see many tourists every day. It gets worse and worse. I get no peace. This is the picture of the guard deer. Hello dear, it's busy. And there's a lot of deer here. You're going to be shot. This is just more of the entrance. It seems so pretty. Thousands of shrines. People donate money and then they have these shrines. Going up, 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 and up, 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 up.
They're all very cool.
Now we are going to participate in observing Jonathan do the purification process. Stay tuned. Here we are all alone, recording, and this is taking the water. He's using the cup, going through, washing his hands, washing his mouth. Wow, wonderful. Now he's going to be so pure. I'm proud of him. Yay. I deem you pure. The deer really enjoy watching the tourists. They find it quite entertaining every day. They like to observe our habits, what we do, what we wear. Here come a couple monks.
You gotta get going.
Now we're going to see the big Buddha. The gate's up ahead there, but there's many people here. Very busy, busy, busy. This is what you call super disgusting. I don't believe how disgusting all these deer are. I know why they call Kyoto the city of 1,300 shrines. Shrines everywhere. This is a mall, and people are shopping, and it's a nice one. It's a little bit different than what we saw the other night, but probably the same thing as we go along down here and see what's going on the rest of the way. Little clothing store, many clothing stores. I think I need a scarf. We're still at the mall and we see this going into there. I think we'll go explore and see what's in this lovely little garden-like thing. We'll take you along. That's this big bell here. Then in the middle of the mall, there's a temple. Doesn't look like it's open right now. This is a Shinto shrine, and it's right across the way from the other building I just showed you. And right in the middle of the city is the cemetery, which is just a little further along from the shrine I just showed you. Kyoto is a very old city. Very, very, very old. It was called Edo before it was. And once again, another little, I think this is like a Buddhist shrine in the mall. This is inside the shrine that I just showed you. There's a big gong. That's how you call the spirits. I think we could use those. We need a big gong. Nothing like a big gong in the mall. And these are lanterns with messages all over. And then there's this.
Little gong.
Oh, little gong. And more of these lanterns everywhere. Fascinating, and right in the mall. And I really don't understand yet why these little statues all have these bibs. I like that.
You see like a biography, right? This is like a Japanese, like a traditional menu. So it's like basic house. That's how we can make it.
What do you make it?
Just like with water. And then this is like a charcoal, right?
Okay.
So this is a stone.
Okay.
And so put some put some water. So like when you scratch, just like braiding.
Yeah, right, I understand. That's
Many interesting things to buy. Here's mushrooms. A big mushroom store. Now, if I just needed to make something this evening with a big mushroom, this is the place where we had dinner They have these they're deep fried. They're kind of heavier than tempura, but they're much lighter than the breading we put on chickens. I had chicken and a shrimp, and Jonathan had the pork, which was delicious. It was very tender and juicy, not dry or tough at all. It was wonderful. He said it would be, and it was. Interesting little restaurant in there. We are leaving Kyoto. This is a view from the hotel room. Oh, there's the Kyoto Tower off in the distance. And a little pagoda on the horizon. Maybe you can see it or maybe not. It's just the basic buildings. So now for the lobby. This is our hotel lobby in Kyoto. This hotel dates back 100 years. And this just is beautiful to me, this magnificent stairway. And then these massive pillars, marble with the seats around them. Each pillar has a seat. And then the beautiful flowers in the middle. I think they change that arrangement fairly often. They're wishing us goodbye. They made us a sign. And all these little people are out there saying goodbye to us. And there they go.